Hello, Scorpio. I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 6th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well, Scorpio. Be sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign for a complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on this week, because you're more than just your Sun sign, Scorpio. Be sure to check out my... Oh no. I've got a live show. I've got a live show 3 times a week. I went on autopilot then. Switch my brain off. I've got a live show 3 times a week, Scorpio. I would love to have more Scorpio energy in there. It's called Psychic Cafe, so come along sometime. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that below and one up there as well. So let's find out. Scorpio, what you got going on? You're leaving behind what is no longer you, Scorpio. There's got something to leave behind. It could be really big for some of you. Big life change, leaving something behind, saying no to it, maybe getting out of a job, out of a relationship, something like that. I think I've been picking up on this energy with Scorpios for a few weeks now. Could be a defining moment this week. What's this one? Meditation. You're going to have to seriously think about it there. Meditation, contemplation. Yes, make sure you've contemplated this. Don't act impulsively on this decision. It feels like a big decision to me. I'm not saying that you would act, we think about it, don't we? Especially with relationships or jobs and stuff like that. It's big stuff. So if we're going to let it go, then we think about it beforehand. But I'm feeling, Scorpio, that this could be a week of contemplation. Because you're not sure. Look, 2 of Swords, not sure about the choice. You're not 100% on it. Feels like you're going to leave something behind, but it feels like you contemplating it so that you're 100% on it. Well, not 100%. I don't think we're 100% on anything ever, but so that you're at least a little bit more certain about it anyway. So yes, you've got chaos and conflict here. So you've got some reason why you want to get out of something here. Something is causing you chaos and conflict inside. It's almost like you're tearing yourself apart inside. And I don't think you're showing it on the outside. I think you've got like a smile on your face. But inside, you're at war with yourself here. Chaos, conflict. There's something that you really want to head away from now. So you could be having problems at work with colleagues or a boss, could be having problems in a relationship, and you're just like reaching that tipping point, but you're having to think about it. Is this the right decision for me to make? Am I really on board with this, or is this just temporary problems? That could be what's holding you back from this release. It could be asking yourself, is this a permanent thing, or is this just temporary problems? Should I stick this out and solve it, or should I jump ship? The Page of Cups. You've got these dreams about new stuff, especially about your heart, maybe like a new job or a business or something like that, or a new relationship that's going to fulfill you more. But is it realistic? I feel like that's what you could be asking yourself with this 5 of Swords here and this 2 of Swords energy. Is it really realistic? Is it really what you want, and is it realistic here? Or is it just kind of pie in the sky, pigs might fly stuff like this Page of Cups? It seems like a new-ish idea to you of what you want to head into here. Is it sustainable, is what you're asking yourself, is what it feels like here. Is this new love or this new job or this dream, this pipe dream that I've got, is it sustainable? Is it real? Is it even possible? Can I do it? Is it available to me? All of that. 2 of Wands, and then the decision of action. Wow. Okay, so that's different then. So you could be coming to a conclusion this week about this. You start off in confusion about the choice, and then you're ending the week with an answer, whether you're going to leave something behind or not. Let's find out. 2 of Swords. Wow. Oh, 2 of Swords. It's about a lover then. So for some of you, this is about leaving behind an old relationship, maybe to head into a new relationship. It's about choice of lovers here. So in this contemplation time this week, think, Scorpio, about who's going to make you happy. What fulfills you? What will fulfill your heart more? You need to advocate for yourself this week, Scorpio. What's going to fulfill your heart? What's going to be best for you? Try not to put so much emphasis on what other people want and what's good for them. Advocate for your own heart and your inner child as well with this choice. So retreat your energy, maybe from both. For some of you, you've got a choice in lovers here, and you need to retreat your energy. Some of you, you could be dating various people, and you could be wanting to get serious with one of them and deciding whether you retreat your energy from the rest. But for some of you, you're in a relationship, and you're deciding whether to come out of that relationship for someone new. Maybe that you've met, maybe that you haven't met. Maybe you're just feeling like this relationship isn't for me anymore. It's not making me happy anymore. Retreating the energy from that. And so this is like saying the retreat before the retreat, but the retreat before they let go kind of thing to gain clarity. We need to take a step back from situations to gain clarity on it. Scorpio is what I'm feeling now. And then maybe you won't be so blindfolded if you're retreating your energy back from it. You'll get some clarity. Five of Swords, though, you've got this chaos and confusion going on here. You're ripping yourself apart inside, aren't you? That card definitely wants to come out with it. When they fly and like go across the card like that, that is like, yes, this is the clarification for this card. What is it? Oh, Six of Inspiration, the victory card. It's almost like you're scared to make this decision to head for your happiness here. I think you already know. I think you already know what your decision is here, but you're scared to do it. You know, when we've got a decision to make and then we kind of pretend to everyone, it's like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. But really, we do know what to do. We just want to have an excuse. We want to be able to tell them that I've thought long and hard about it. But is that the reality, Scorpio? Or do you know in your heart intuitively, because you're an intuitive sign? You know in your heart, but you're pretending to think about it. You're pretending to be in chaos and conflict about it. Maybe to appease the person. If your decision is to leave someone, you might want to make it seem better for them, as if you've thought about it and you're not just going off a feeling. You're not just following your heart. What's wrong with your heart? Nothing. Anyway, headed toward victory there, but there's some kind of a fear of admitting the decision that you've made, that your heart's making for the victory, because maybe the victory is going to be really sweet. I think it is going to be really sweet. You've had omens about it, but it's an inner journey to give yourself permission. It's an inner journey to give yourself permission here. So you're tearing yourself apart about this, but really you've made that decision. But you need to make it okay to speak out that decision that you've made and actually do it, and to leave behind what is no longer you. So it's something that was you before, something that you've chosen previously that was you, and maybe that you had victory with as well, but not anymore. Now you've got this new dream, and pigs might fly, and you're worried. You're worried, is this new dream going to stick? Is it going to be the one for you, the victory? Oh, that and so much more, Scorpio. The sun, it's going to make your inner child happy. Yes. I've got this feeling that you already know. And yes. Yes, it is going to stick around. Yes, it's going to make you ultimately happy. And you already knew that anyway. So what you're watching this reading for? Because you want validation. That's why you're watching this reading. You want validation that you're making the right decision here. What's this? What's behind this? Page of Cups and the Sun. Wow, it's beautiful. It's really great energy, this. Really beautiful energy, Scorpio. I'm happy for you. But you are tearing yourself apart this week, so you might not be fully happy yet. You will be once you give yourself permission. And I'm not saying that it's all going to be smooth sailing, because if you are leaving something behind, yeah, of course there's going to be some backlash kind of thing. But it's the ascension path. You deserve more than this that you've had. It's not just the sun. It's not just like little bits of pleasures kind of thing. It's your inner child being happy. It's ultimate happiness and joy. Ascension is you taking yourself to the next level. So maybe if we're talking about a relationship here that you're moving on from, it made you happy before. Maybe it's a long-term relationship you've been in for a long time. It doesn't make you happy anymore because you've ascended, you've learned, you've grown. You know, we can grow apart like that. We can be on different growth paths. I'm not saying that your person has not grown, but maybe you've just grown apart, and it feels like you've got this dream for something more, or you've already got someone in your sights there, and you're going to be very happy. So the Two of Wands, this is you actually making that decision for action. Wow. So you're going to, I feel by the end of the week, you're going to be able to make this decision for action. And you've got the Queen of Emotions, so you're kind of open to receive it, asking for guidance, hermiting away, like I said, pulling yourself back from this situation, maybe back from both situations, giving yourself a retreat in order to gain clarity on this. Feels like a big decision to me, so that you can actually create it and give birth to it. So you want to receive directional guidance about it. You might want to get a private reading about it or something like that, or gain clarity, talk to a trusty advisor on it as well. Very much a week of contemplating this move and pulling your energy back so that you can receive some guidance on it. The Empress, you're creating it there. That's good. You are creating this. You'll get there, Scorpio. It feels like a decision that weighs heavy on your heart. Well, it's not heavy on your mind. It's not heavy on your heart. It's very light on your heart, in fact. It's heavy on your mind. The ending. The ending before the rebirth. So you've got a significant new chapter, a significant new love in your life here, or headed toward that. And this week is all about taking a step back to contemplate it, to give yourself permission to go for it, because your heart's already chosen it. What's going on in your love life? Whoa, this involves marriage. So you could be getting out of a marriage and you could be getting into a new marriage here. This could be about someone you want to marry, and it could be about someone you have been married to as well. Tell us more for Scorpio. Or if you've not been like officially married, it could be someone like that level of commitment, someone that you've been kind of committed to, a long-term relationship kind of thing. It does feel like you're committing to your heart, and then your mind's having a struggle with that this week, with this chaos and confusion. Remember the swords, Five of Swords, it's chaos and confusion, but it's in the mind. Swords are about thoughts. It's a fleeting thing, so you're kind of doing it to yourself, but I get why you're doing it. It's a big decision. The answers you need are coming. You will gain that clarity if you take that step back and you contemplate this and maybe seek out some help in it as well for clarity. The answers you need are coming. If you're waiting for some clarity from your new person as well, some of you will be in that position, like, can I be sure about this? Is this going to be a victory? Do they feel the same way as me? What if I take this leap from my old person and they're not there for me? Then maybe this week you're going to be getting some answers from that person. They're going to give you confirmation that they're there for you. They're willing, there and willing. You're willing. Are you willing yet? Are you fully willing? I think maybe you will be by the end of the week. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. So there is a compromise at hand here. It does feel like you're moving from one commitment to another here. It feels like the second commitment is more in line with your heart and yourself, just because of these cards here, the Six of Inspiration and the Sun. Girl talk, time with friends. So you do need to ask your friends about this and get some wise counsel here. Moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. It does feel like there's more fun involved with this new path that you're taking as well. It's going to be, your heart's going to be happier for sure, which is always a good thing, right? It's always a good thing. Give yourself permission. Scorpio, your life is changing, and that is what life does. It changes. We grow, especially because you got this Ascension card here. Oh, body and soul. This could be someone you're heading toward that you love with your body and soul. The complete picture, someone that's got everything that you want in a relationship. Body and soul. Wow. Good choice, Scorpio. Or you're headed toward that, maybe just moving away from a relationship that isn't that for you anymore, and you're heading into this self-acceptance. So being single, ready for more, self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself, endlessly working on a relationship too, right, Scorpio? When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. So some of you have been in a relationship where it's been a lot of hard work. And yes, relationships require that. They do require some work, but I feel like you're moving into something that's easier. That's just a higher vibration. It's easier. It's going to be joyful. Not so much hard work anymore. Wow, Scorpio, big week for you. Totally big week for you. You're deciding on moving on to a new relationship and giving yourself permission to actually make that change. Will you make that change this week? You let me know in the comments below what's going on for you and how this resonates with you. While you're down there, don't forget to click on that like button and consider subscribing as well if you like this style of reading. And click that notification bell and you will get notified when I go live as well, so you can join me in the Psychic Cafe. So have the best week ever, Scorpio. It sounds like you're headed toward victory and happiness, ultimate happiness here. Yeah, have a great week, and I will see you tomorrow in the Daily Energy Update.